going on, guys? Tony here with Geekly Games, and today we got like a Rookie Rush style Numemon deck here for you guys here. We know one of the world's second, of course. I think I did saw on the pie wheel, and I had a friend show it to me. Of course, took a quick glance. I saw this card, and then opened a couple packs and I actually saw this card, and it's got a really nice, interesting undulation effect where you can just go ahead and play this for free. Very, very nice on-play effects and all that fun stuff. And I'm all a fan for Rookie Rush and all that. And of course, with the Ukamods right here, it could really work. Before we talk about the rest of the deck profile, of course, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And while also recording this too, we were on vacation. So if you do see our store offline, it will be offline up until the 22nd. And the 24th, I will have a case tournament at my locals. So we'll be posting videos, of course, but the shop will not be open. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the decks. So we got the Black Numemon right here. Reason why we're playing this is because with our Ukos, we can be pushing out and hatching eggs. And while we have two different stacks going on, we can go ahead and draw cards. Doesn't also necessarily, because nothing's going to be able to Evo on this because it's a white Digimon. And all of our Digimon here are black that Evo on black or yellow, like this Numi right here. But if it's not this Uko right here, we do have Chumon, Shikuri, or Dorus right here we can Digivolve into. And being that like it's, all low costs, we can get two stacks going and just draw off one another. It's really, really powerful. And also like Alter S, like having two stacks, one Evo, you're drawing three. Pretty good. So with Ukos right here, there's no inheritability, but this might as well be. Your turn, when Digimon moves out of the breeding area, this includes itself too. You can gain a memory and hatch in the raisin. So you can go ahead and just promote again. Just popping out Digimon, all that fun jazz. So mainly, you don't actually want to swing with this because if you're able to keep this on the field, your opponent has to eventually react to this card because you're just going to be shitting out eggs. I'm almost thinking of probably going into a fifth egg here because of that possibility of doing so. But right now it's at 4. So next for level 3, we got the Doremons right here. This is the security one. Reason why we're playing this because we literally have 16 Numis at play cost 3. So this card has a very, very high chance of coming out of security and hitting one of these 4. 16 and even our rookies here as well. Just playing it out for free. And if not, if it's a level 6, level 5 or whatever, or Tamer, we just add the card to our hand. So it's an automatic draw or we're playing something. So very, very strong. And then our 4 floodgates right here, we still run the Chumons right here. Opponents can't gain memory. And since we are a go wide Rookie Rush type deck, we can play the Shikuris out for here so we can't get Death X. Also, Blue Flare's a thing. Crossheart's still a deck going on out there. So another way we can, be able to hurt them in every way, we can do that. Because we're not reducing costs, we're just playing stuff out. So on to our many Numemons right here. We got the 4 from the RB1 set. On deletion, reveal top 3 cards you deck. You may add 1 card with Monzaemon in its name and 1 card with Numemon in its name and place the rest at the bottom. Also, what I like about this deck too, it's not like, the Sukas where you're trashing cards. You're still, bottom deck and stuff, whatever. So you're not really like, wasting a whole lot of resources. But we do have Pride here, so there is some kind of trashing. But and then opponent's turn, when this Digimon has Monzi or Numemon in name, gains blocker. So it's really, really nice. We can block if we need to. Speaking of blocker, we got another blocker source right here. But you're probably wondering, why are we playing with this Numemon? It's Digipolice. Well, I'm playing with Digivolving. We can place 1 Saxi from our hand and gains Rush. We were actually playing with that Tamer because the Tamer plays with, goes with Numis or Monsis or Digipolice. So Tamer's really, really good. A lot of people I missed this at first too. I was like, why is this Tamer played? And then I have just a little text right here that says Monzi and Numis, so it can happen. And then we got Germon right here, which is also treated as Numemon. So I'll play by trashing 1 card with Numis, Suka, Nanimon, or Entmon. Go ahead and draw 2 cards. So we have a bunch of Numis. Just go ahead and trash those and draw 2. When you're playing this, these are the cards you want to trash because you can just play this out for free with Numemon X Antibody, which is the next card we're going into. So, Digivolve for 2, which is basically all these cards, of course, right here. Obviously, we can Digivolve on top of any of these 12 for 0. All turns, while Numemon or X antibodies is Digivolution source, and gains on deletion, you may play one Digimon with Numemon its name from your trash without the cost. So we can play a bunch of, other rookies here. I mean, if we have game coming up, we can play this from trash, and we have the Tamer in our hand, we can play this under it, Gate Rush, swing game that way. But ultimately, you're playing the Platinumon right here, which we'll talk about that in a second. That is your primary choice of card to go into. It has the same thing for on deletion. On its inheritable, you may play one Digimon with Numemon its name from your trash without the cost. So you go into your level 5s, they go down, whatever, you can go straight to Platinum, or other Numemons right here you can go into as well, which is really, really nice. So onto our level 5s, we got the Monzies. We're going to talk about the War Monzaemon first here. So Evos for 3 on a Numemon, which, that's going to be all of our level 4s, so we're always going to get this Evo cost of 3. On play when Digivolving by trashing one card with Numemon, its name, from my hand, or this Digimon's evolution sources, we can go ahead and de-Digivolve one of our opponent's Digimon, which is really, really good. So, like, level 6 going to level 5, we can deal with it later. Also has an on-play effect, too, as well, so we can trigger both on-play effects to do this. By placing one card with Numemon and its name from your trash on this evolution source until the end of your turn, none of their Digimon with play cost 5 or less can attack. So, if you're going against a mirror match, or other Rookie Rush decks like Monzaemon, Digipolice, and all that fun stuff, they can't attack you at all. So it's also really, really good. And then security. Your inheritable right here is Monzaemon or Numemon. You gain security +1. Very, very well. And then we have this Monzaemon right here. We're going to skip the X antibody because we'll talk about this one here. This RB1 card here is actually pretty expensive. Someone told me like $10, $15, $20 range, whatever. Even though its price is $0. Pretty expensive card. So it has an two on-play effects here. On-play, if you were to just hard play this, or coming out with an effect, by placing one Digimon with Numemon and its name from your trash as its bottom evolution source, gain 2 memory. We do have cards that can do this. Also with another on-play effect, or when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gains -3,000, gains negative security 1 until the end of the turn. Very, very nice. So you play this by an effect from trash for free. We do have some cards that do that. You get this on play and then on play effect, and yeah, you can really mess up your opponent. Also, another security attack +1 is also has Monzi or Numemon, which is also really nice because you can get them to stack. And then we got the Monzi X antibody here. When Digivolving, this card has Monzi or X antibody in its evolution source. You may play one Numemon or any level 3 Digimon from your hand without the cost. So any of our level 4s get played out for free, or just any of our rookies. All turns, one of our other Digimon is played. One of our opponent's Digimon gains -2,000 for each of your Digimons at the end of the turn. So if you got a wide board, you can do some major damage. No inheritable effect. I can imagine what this would have been if there was one, but there's a lot going on here for its main value. So that's it for level 5s. Going to our Platinum. So now this is the main focus of the deck with the Numiex antibody to cheat this out a level 6 for free. Almost. I mean, 9,000 DP. If this was any higher, I mean, that would be kind of broken. But it has an on-play effect when Digivolving. By trashing one card with Numemon from your hand, gain 2 memory. So if you play this out for free, you just net 2. Awesome. On deletion, you may play one level 5 or lower Digimon card with Numemon or Monzaemon from your hand without the cost. So that's when we can get like this on-play effect right here because it's got Monzaemon in name. We can play this Monzaemon right here, of course, too. The only one we can't play is this one because it's X antibody, which is not a Monzaemon. So that's the only one you won't be able to play. But any of these 6 that you have in your hand chilling out, you can go ahead and get that played out. Very, very strong. And then finally for our other level 6s, not a lot of decks are running this, but I'm digging this card. I actually have 2 copies of this card sitting around and reading it. It's like, card does a lot. So when Digivolving, place all level 3 Digimon face down on top of their owner's security stack in any order. Then all your opponent's level 4 or higher Digimon gain -3,000 and security attack -1 on the turn. So, yeah, your opponent can recover, but this is benefiting you more than them. So, like, if you got like a bunch of rookies sitting in the field, they're just not doing anything. You go ahead and just Digivolve into this from one of your level 5s, and you can just recover a whole bunch. So, like, you can run. So we're running the doors right here. So if we just have these chilling out, or whatever, we go into Shin Monzi. We can put these in our security and load them. Load these with security. There's also the Shikirimon. There is the security one. You get Digivolve 1. You can load those in as well if you want to play those. But you get what I'm getting at. When attacking, by trashing one card with Numemon in its name, and out of this evolution source, place one of your opponent's Digimon face down the bottom of security. This screams Chaos Deg and Lowinky. This is what this card does when attacking. It is not a once per turn, so if you know some cards that are able to unsuspend this that can fit in this deck, let me know in the comments below. This one attacking effect is nutty. So that will be it for all of our Digimon. Onto our Tamers and options. So again, with the Satsuki right here, these can be played out for practically free. Under the source, you have this Numemon right here. If you're able to play this out for 3, or Prime Memboost, or the Numemon X Anybody, or Platinum right here. We can just play this, I get on play of this, and then Tamer comes with it. Tamer gives a jamming and reboot, so that's also really, really nice. And you can spit them out and gain memory. Because that's what she does. Starting your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. It's not bad. It's not a memory tamer or anything, but we have a bunch of play cost 3 Digimon, so we really don't care if we have a memory tamer. But if you want to add a memory tamer in this, you can add it to the list if you don't want to play this, of course. Mind Link, if it's got Numemon or Monzaemon or Digipolice, you can go ahead and do that, which our entire deck is, of course. And then we get that jamming and reboot. And then at end of all turns, you can spit this out whenever. So if you know your Digimon's going to get deleted, whatever, on the passing turn, you go ahead and spit this Tamer out so you can keep it around. And then finally, Prime Memboost. Real top 3 cards in your deck. You may play one per black Digimon with play cost 4 or less. From among them, trash the rest. We have a lot of Digimon to play. The only ones you're not playing are the Ukas here because they're white, but that's fine. The entire, like, at least 26, 28 cards, if I remember the math correctly, can be hit off just with this card if this is turn 1. Obviously, with the cards in your hand, of course, it gets a little less, but this is going to get some major hits. And this card deck also just plays out of the trash a little bit, like with our Monzaemons right here, of course. You can, pull stuff from the trash and the source. So this is really good. And then we gain 2 memory on delay. That's pretty much it. Other cards you could probably throw in here for Numi. We have these Numis right here. Their play cost 3, EVO over 1. They have nothing really going for them, but you can play these as well. We got Cootie's Kick right here, which, if you have a Tamer in play, reduce cost 1. Till the end of your turn, one of your Digimon, Numemon, Suka, Nani, or Entmon. This doesn't trigger on Monzies, of course, but with our our Numis, sorry, they are unblockable, and on deletion gain 3 memory. So you can play this for 1 and net back 3, so you get 2 memory back. We have this Monzaemon right here. It's basically like the one we already have. We're playing with the RB one if you don't want to spend the money, because it has an on-play effect by placing one Digimon with Numemon from your trash, spawn evolution, gain 2 memory. So effectively a 5 cost, and it's an armor purge. Same inheritable here, plus 1 security if it's a Monzi or Numemon. Another one we got right here is Black King Numemon. It is a Numemon in name. Has an on-deletion reveal top 3 cards in your deck. From among them, you may add 1 Monzaemon in its name and 1 Digimon with Numemon in its name, and then put the rest back. So you can possibly draw 2 off this when deleting. And it's a play cost for 6, Evo for 3. It's not terrible, but, it's a little expensive. And we have the new Germon right here. It's also treated as Numemon. Has an on-play and an on-deletion by trashing 1 card with Numemon or Sukamon in name. You can give someone -1 security, and when attacking right here, -1 security as well. And that's basically it. That's basically the other substitutions you could put into this as well. If you want to stray the path of non-Numis, whatever, you can figure that out yourself. The entire rookie lineup right here is completely up to your choice when you do. I still recommend Ukamon because it's super aggro. Doramon right here, also I would still recommend as a 4 because it literally can play out all of our 16 level 4s and our other rookies, of course, that you can hit off on. If not, you just draw the rest of this. Floodgates here, I recommend still having this, but reduce play cost because you are a go wide deck. The memory gaming though, this could be just another 4 copies of this, or these could be the security mod for the security effect. But that's it for the deck profile. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you find this enjoyable and informative, and we'll see you guys next time.